My cute. Hi everyone. Welcome in. Happy Friday. What's up? What's up? It's Friday. What's up? How you guys doing today? Are you guys doing well? Hi. Hold on. Let's go in the corner. My cute. My cute. A very more cute to you as well. Chris, have a good lurk. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Enjoy your lurks. How are you guys doing today though? Hi Apparition, hi Nosk, nice to see you again today. Hi Halcyon, hi Oak. Hi everyone, my IU. Mwah! I love you. Hi. Hi, Rose. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi, Dave. Hi, Sniper. Hi. I've become tomato soup. Yummy. Happy Friday. I love you.
Subbing to Dima the Duchess on Twitch? Hell yeah!
Oh, thank you, Cleo Francis. Thank you for 38 months. Thank you for 38 months. Thank you. I really appreciate the subbies. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Diamond. Call you and scream at you for the kind. What do you mean? I love you so much, IU. I did work on it a little bit after stream. Hold on, let me show you. It's gonna take forever to load this because it's very, very heavy. So I'll just have it loading while we're chit-chatting. For now, it's gonna take a fat minute. But I did work on the thingy a little bit, so a lot of like the effects and stuff have been added in. Not all of them. I still want to add in a few other effects here and there. Camera zooming, more chromatic aberration. I need to add in sparkles. I figured out the rose issue. So the roses are working properly now. But as you can see, this thing is chugging. This little green line is what has loaded so far. I can change the resolution so it's not as heavy as it is right now, but it's heavy right now. I want to show it off in the full resolution first. But yeah, we're gonna have all of the effects on it. I'm really, really happy with how it's come along so far. If you want me to change any of the colors, any of the lighting, because I know you mentioned you wanted to go with like a cooler, bluish, pinkish lighting. So that's kind of what I have right now. Like the background's bluish, the lighting is bluish, but then you're like pinkish, purple-ish. So if you want me to change anything on that, it's very, very easy to do. So just let me know. I'm very happy, more than happy to change things. 38% tasty, 72% tasty. Everyone, exclamation point tasty if you want to find out how tasty you are today. Find out how delicious you are today. Syl is 50% tasty. No, she's 100% tasty all the time. 17%? Rip. 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 Hi, Dragon Emperor. Nice to see you today. Yeah, deserve. That's what I'm saying. Red is 85%. Let's go. Akumaru's 5%. I'm sorry. It's the Filipino debuff. I'm sorry. It's the Filipino debuff. Oh, TTS is off. Thank you for letting me know. Let me fix that right now. TTS, please. My PC might explode. Just letting you guys know beforehand or ahead of time. There's a chance that my PC may actually genuinely explode today. Because it's After Effects is pretty heavy. Why can't I hear my thingy? Uh-oh, text-to-speech might be a little bit borked. Hold on. If I enable and disable it? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me disconnect it from Twitch real quick. See if I can. No, because it. Everything else is working, but my text-to-speech. I wonder why. Yeah, that's working. Weird. Maybe if I just change it to be let me change it to this one. See if this one will work. Saving. Blah blah. No, it's broken. You know, my audio thing, text-to-speech might genuinely just be broken today. Because I'm changing everything on it right now, but it seems to be broken. Text-to-speech seems to be broken. Yeah, I think it's broken. Dang it! Yeah, text-to-speech is broken today. Let me close the reward on that, and I will re-reward. Oh, unless OBS is also broken. Hold on. Nah, text-to-speech is broken today. I'm gonna pause it, and I am going to refund things. 1 second. Maybe? Oh, frick. Wait, there's like a trillion messages. Oh, shoot. How do I refund? Reject and refund. Alright. Complete all. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Let me catch up on chat. Sorry, I was behind on everything. Let me catch up. 53%, 40%. Everyone's pretty tasty today. Hi, Gorilla. Welcome in. 97%. Let's go. Sorry, text-to-speech is work today. It is what it is. Do you want me to kiss you? Yes, please. Yes, please. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I really hope I don't blow up the PC. No, you're totally fine. It's Zoom. Yeah, there's a little effect I have where it's gonna, you know, so you can see like the stuff more clearly. Zoom, enhance, zoom. No, 12%. No. It's actually 120%. Yeah, so our brain went to the same place. It's actually 120%. Actually at 120%. Anyways, you guys, happy Fridays. I didn't even really get to say welcome in and stuff. Hold on, I'm putting my hair up. I bought the other night, I bought a whatchamacallit, a satin sleeping cap online. I'm waiting for that thing to arrive at some point because my hair has gotten so long now that when I try and roll over in bed, my shoulder will like catch on it and then my head's like, ah, like that. So I bought a satin sleeping cap so that I can stuff all of my hair in there when I'm sleeping and it won't get everywhere. I'm literally turning into like a little old lady. I have like a robe, a nice like winter robe when I get cold that I can wear around the house. And then I'm gonna have like a little satin cap. I feel like I need to draw this. I feel like I gotta draw a picture of me like that with like my little bathrobe and my sleeping cap. Hi Syndrome, how are you doing today? It's nice to see you. Need to get your girlfriend one of those? Yeah, you should. Face full of hair is not fun. Yeah, and also it's better for your hair too. It's better for your hair as well. Tasty. Oh, the tasty only works once a day. You get one chance for tasty. It's permanent. You get one a day. And then after that, that's it. You're 12% tasty today. It is your fate. But it's actually 120% because you're IU and you're perfect, so you can do no wrong. With the same style you did while watching the Kuma One Piece episode. Yeah, that's literally that. Yeah, it's that exact same vibe. Hi, Aro Mendez. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Dude, this thing is chugging. Hold on, I could play part of it. Wow, this thing's chugging. Hi, Aro Mendez. Happy Friday. I have a wool overall. You can tuck your feet and arms in, and it has a hoodie. You gotta stay warm and then. Oh, that sounds so cozy. Yeah, I get really cold. Even right now, I'm cold. I'm just in like I'm in like sweatpants and a t-shirt. But I have my like bathrobe, like the super fuzzy bathrobe that's just like sitting behind me. So if I get too cold, I can just wear that. Hi, Derek. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's nice to catch you. I hope that you were doing well. Dang, this little guy's chugging. Look at it go. Oh my god, there's a video that I really... Can I talk? Excuse me, hiccup. You're interrupting me. There's a video that I want to watch, actually. Maybe we can watch that while this thing is loading. Whoa, Kay! Thank you so much for the time, Sally. Are you kidding? You only get one of those, you know? Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Also, thank you for the breather redeem, Kuya Francis. Thank you. Thank you. The curse of the hiccups. It's true. I'm a little hiccupy. My PC is like an oven, so when I have a long gaming session, my room gets way too hot. And my PC is too optimized, dude. No matter what game I'm playing, the room temperature barely changes. It still stays cold a little. A little? I need them emotes. Yeah! Get the emotes! Do it for the emotes. Sub for the emotes. Thank you. Hi, Jobo! How are you doing today? It was so cold outside today, man. I didn't miss the feeling of my fingers being frozen. I know, right? I am not the biggest fan of winter time. I do not enjoy winter. I get really overstimulated. I realized, I think I mentioned this before, but I was talking to my sister the other day. We were on call, and she hates the summertime because she's like, my skincare always feels like it's melting, and my hair is annoying. It feels like my hair is like doesn't feel nice, and she's like, it gets too hot, and I get sweaty, and so she gets like really overwhelmed during the summertime. But I'm fine in the summertime because I carry a UV umbrella everywhere I go, so I'm fine. The winter time, I hate winter because no matter how much I bundle up, I'm still cold. And then if I'm not cold, then I feel like I'm like sweating. And I don't like wearing so many layers because it's like heavy. No, I don't like wearing like a bunch of coats and stuff on top of each other. Then you get home and you have to like throw all your coats off. I have to wear like a scarf and like 3 coats or whatever during the winter time. I hate it. It's too heavy and I'm small, okay? So I get overwhelmed, and then my hair is like touching my face, and it's when my hair gets cold, it feels like needles because it's like it hurts. So it feels like it's like cutting me, you know? So I don't like winter time. I get really overstimulated in the winter time. We all get one season. You take winter. Deemer, do you want summer or fall? I like fall more because I get really bad allergies in the summertime. I get bad allergies in the summertime. Summer and spring is when my allergies are like the worst. You like spring? Springtime isn't too bad, but where I am, it's like winter lasts a really long time where I live. And so by the time it's spring, everything is like really mushy. Like the ground is like squishy. It's muddy everywhere. So I don't like that. Which is why I like fall, because everything here is like very dry. And like the leaves are like perfect. They're crunchy. It's like so picturesque in the fall time where I'm at. So I guess it also kind of depends on where you live, you know? Like I've heard if you live, you know, in like California or whatever, like winter time there is like 70 degrees, which is, I don't know what that is in Celsius. What is 70 Fahrenheit to Celsius? That is 21 degrees Celsius. So, you know, depending on where you live, better, worse. Where I am, springtime is really muddy. Now I don't like walking outside and getting my shoes all gross, you know? I'm in Florida, I'm obligated to love winter. Yeah, exactly, you know? If I was living in Florida and it was wintertime, I think that I would also love winter. Because that would be like 70 degrees. and I can deal with that. That'd be perfect. I like winter because skiing and snow drifting. Oh, that's true. If you enjoy wintertime activities, yeah, that makes sense why you would also enjoy winter. Because I used to go skiing when I was a kid. I did enjoy that. But now skiing is so expensive, dude. For a day pass at my like the skiing slopes that I used to go to as a kid, renting and going for just like the day was like $40, something like that. That includes the rental too. Now it's like $100. It's like $100 for just a day pass, and then I think on top of that too, you still have to like pay extra for a rental. So it's really expensive. Winter in the South is almost like a myth for the most part. That makes sense. Almost skiing is so expensive. It's so expensive. So expensive, so expensive. Dang, this thing's chugging. It's getting there. Hold on, let me play it real quick. Wow. I remember going sledding as a kid, back when snow was more common in the UK. Then climate change happened. RIP. 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 So I want to kind of like zoom in because then you can see like more of like the details up close. I'm going to adjust everything too, so everything moves more picturesque-y. I'm gonna have a lot more like camera movement, essentially. We're gonna have a lot more camera movement that way. I don't know, that way it looks nicer. I used to live in a desert. The worst weather I had was the mud rain incident. Everything got painted like Dookie. The mud rain incident. Loading lasts longer than I ever could. I remember going sledding as a kid back when snow was more. Oh, I already read that. But yeah. Yeah, where I live, I got a lot of snow actually. I got too much snow, which is why I don't like snow. Because I've lived among the snow for way too long, and it's common here to have winters that go from like September, like the end of September, all the way to like May, which is way too much. It's way too much. That's how many months? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months of winter? I hate it. We get so little snow that I love it when it does happen, but I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold. I don't like feeling cold. It feels awful to me. But my sister is the exact opposite. She likes to like sleep in basements because she loves the cold. I'm like, you're like a polar bear. Got my winter car ready for driving. Now I just need my license back. Woo! Be careful on the road, okay? You be careful. No more speeding. No speeding. I've lived among the snow for too long. Hits from Deemer like she's been exiled to the north. No, it's true. I feel like I have been. Have to sleep in the cold. Well, good news for you, my Sil. Because if you end up being my neighbor, you will absolutely love it. Hi, Rebecca. How are you today? My favorite part of winter is I was born during winter. That's about it for me. I feel like if you were born during winter, you probably like winter more. Oh, look, it loaded! Yay! All right, so this is what we got. Let me go over here so you guys can see it a little better. I have to make it so that the rose petals will loop. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna make the rose petals loop. I'm gonna add some sparkles. That's the next thing I wanted to add here. We're gonna add more chromatic aberration overall to everything because I think it would be really pretty. Chromatic aberration. That's so good. Thank you. Would you rather be really hot or really cold? I'd rather be really hot. I feel like I can handle the heat. I can't Yay! Look at that. I got the rose petals figured out too, so we got some little rose petals in the background and in the foreground.
My
cute. Yay! Born fairly close to Christmas, December 14th. Apparently, as a small child, I get upset if my siblings got excited about Christmas before my birthday happened. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's kind of the case for like every kid who was born close to Christmas time. Ah! I got sent away. Hold on, the explosion didn't work properly. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, I have to test connection. My overlays are being silly. I hate that I have to reset this up every single time, or like almost every single time I stream. Like it should just know by now. Why does it know by now? Do you think I would be possible to have a version that doesn't zoom in for the wallpaper? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. Like at any point, I can take a snapshot in After Effects. So thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Feel for every kid that is born on Christmas or New Year's. Also, Emil, thank you so much for getting me. How do you pronounce it? Is it Go? G-O-G-H. like Van Gogh, right? I'm assuming it's called Go. Because it's like Van Gogh. Thank you for getting me Go. I'm gonna play that at some point. At some point. I think it'd be really cute. I don't know how it works exactly. But if there's a way that you can just make like a public room for people to chill in, wouldn't that be cute if we all just have our avatars just like chill in the same room? That'd be so cute. Yes, I will. I absolutely will. I want to play it with you, IU. I feel like that'd be so nice. We can have a little productivity day. We could just vibe. That'd be so nice. Yay! Na, 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 na. Sorry, hiccuping. All right, before we get into this though, there is a video that I really wanted to watch today. Sorry, I probably should have did that, but I was yapping. There's a video that I thought was really interesting that came up on my For You page, and I really wanted to watch it with you guys because I don't know, I have thoughts on it, and so I really wanted to watch a video with you guys today. It's only like 10 minutes, so I swear we will get directly back into it. But I just thought that this video was pretty interesting, so I kind of want to watch it with you guys. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay? I just thought it was I don't know. I'll get into the topic. Hold on, let me adjust this. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Okay, I think that works. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me audio things. Okay, perfect. So I saw this video that came up on my For You page, and this guy is an animator. He makes little like animated content, and essentially he'll get into it, but there was like some large YouTube channel that like stole his content. And the reason I think that the reason I wanted to watch this and why I think it's interesting is because I really want to like make my own YouTube channel where I make more like animated things or like little animatic stuff. And so I just this kind of scared me. So I wanted to watch it fully. I didn't get to finish the whole video. I only watched like a snippet of it. But I just wanted to see what happened. So we're going to watch this video. And then we will get into everything else. I promise. Hold on. Mods, could you guys update the category and set it to just chatting for now? And then we'll switch back to art after. Please and thank you. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I just wanted to check this video out with you. Let me play it.
I'm making this video, but when a bigger channel steals your animation frame for frame, refuses to credit you, strikes your channel out of spite, and then quietly uploads the stolen videos across like 5 different backup accounts, all while their fans shrug and say, relax, that's just how internet works. That's when I realized that this isn't just about me anymore. This is a story about how content farms are slowly killing original animators and what that means for the future of online animation.
This makes me a little worried.
2 months ago, I posted
More things on your throne.
my socials,
I'm not listening
and it
to you.
took me an entire week to make. Writing the script, voice acting, sound editing, storyboarding, animating, playing League of Legends, compositing, adding captions. Whew, it's a lot, but it was a labor of love. And I loved every single second of it. And sure, this isn't the fastest way to chase views, but that's how I like my animations. Original and handcrafted. Meanwhile, there's this guy and his outsourced goons who literally sort videos by view count every week and pump out carbon copy shorts without crediting anyone or sharing a single penny of revenue. Well,
That's
how do
so
you know they steal
gross, dude.
content? Bro, everyone knows. Go to Countryball subreddit and you will find out that this guy is already notorious for stealing and regurgitating other people's work. So, when a follower notified me that StageHuman stole my animation,
The algorithm doesn't value hard work like animation. It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
I was furious because I knew
It's
the lack
difficult.
of credit wasn't by an accident, but rather intentional. So, being the cool, calm, collected person that I am, I DM'd him privately asking for credit. And I also called him out publicly, putting his version next to mine to show how he traced the structure and just swapped the characters and art style. Little petty, but I had to
That's
do it to them.
gross.
Then, instead of apologizing or crediting me, he just laughs and goes, "Can we be friends?" At that point, I snapped. Not gonna lie, I went off.
This is all I saw
'Cause,
the first time I
excuse me?
watched it.
This is the part where you apologize and not act like some toxic ex after a breakup. The fuck you mean, can we be friends? You can pause and read the screenshots if you want, but
Yeah, I
basically
want to read some of these. You know, it takes time for me to come up with that video. You know what you're doing is wrong. We're not friends. Take accountability now or take accountability later. There's no option where you get out of this guilt-free. You posted your video publicly. I used the idea and the audio for inspiration and created my own original animation. That does not mean I stole anything from you. I hate people, dude. That's so... this is so scummy. This is so scummy. I've seen so many good animators with so little views during my animation studies. Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? The algorithm, depending... No, this is just kind of how it is now. It doesn't even depend on the website anymore. The algorithm is really kind of speed-based, you know? Like, if you can post every single day at the same time or even multiple times a day, then the algorithm will favor you because it's like, hey, this is consistent. But when it comes to animation, that's not something that you can just put out constantly. You know what I mean? You can't make an animation video like every single day because that's just not how it works. You know what I mean? Unless, I don't know, it takes like a level of I don't know, it's a lot of work. Basically, it's too much work to be consistently putting something out that often unless you have like a team behind you. You know what I mean? This is when I find them rip their faces off, wear it from my face, and be like, look, I took your face and put it on mine to create an original face. Yep, I did nothing. I know, right? The entitlement is crazy.
Hydrate, not get horny.
Thank you for the hydrate hacks. I don't have much animation experience, but this shit takes time. It takes time, dude. It takes time. Yeah, there's no just push button, make video appear when it comes to something like animation. Yeah. So this is gross. I'm not deleting my content and I'm not sending you money. You can express your concerns without threats. If you believe something is wrong, you're free to report it through the proper platform channels. Otherwise, stop sending threats. Like, oh, dude. And then they posted it to their story. And they're like, your video was public. I used the audio as inspiration and I made my own animation. What they're describing is literally theft. And they're like, that's not theft. God, I hate that so much.
I told him, pay up for the money you made off my work. You know this is wrong. Apologize and make it right or else I'm coming for you. Could I have sounded more calm and professional? Sure. Would it have changed anything with this guy? Absolutely not. And you'll see why. Because instead of taking accountability, he laughed it off again and said he didn't steal anything because he remade the visuals. So I said, okay, I'll expose your ass. And he just replied, good luck, with a side of laughing emoji. At this point, I realized there was no talking sense into this guy. So I did the only thing that I could do, which was filing a copyright strike on his video. And guess what he did? He counterstruck it, claimed the animation was his original work. At first, I didn't panic. I figured, okay, this is kind of annoying, but I'll just respond to his counter. That's how this works, right? And then the whole situation flipped on its head. I found out that in order to respond to a counterstrike, you don't...
Hold on. Sorry. Hold on, let me turn things off. Hold on. Sorry. I just want to watch this thing. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just adjust some things. Thank you. I appreciate you, but hold on. I'm gonna turn things off just for the video, just so I can lock in. I just want to lock in, you know what I mean? Let me lock in for a second. I don't know. I think this is really interesting. I just want to watch it.
Just click a button. You actually have to take the other person to court. And that's when the real plot twist hits. State human lives in Russia, which leads to the part nobody tells you. If the person stealing your work lives in a country the US has no legal cooperation with, in this case like Russia, you legally cannot serve them court papers. Meaning, I can call out the theft, show proof, do everything right, but if the guy lives in Russia, one counterstrike nukes my entire case. One click and boom.
That's crazy,
nothing
dude.
I can do.
Are you kidding me? I hate that there's no way to like pursue this at all. He literally has just a shield and you can't even do anything. This is evil. Problems like this on any platform. That's why we have a Chamber of Commerce and the FTC. YouTube got this fixed. I know, right? Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That super sucks. That really sucks. Russia Counter-Strike mentioned. Yeah, YouTube, the small indie company. This is evil. That's like actually evil.
Thanks, Obama. And States Human, he knows his loophole inside out, and he milks it every single day. His entire slap empire is built on stolen
Everyone
ideas.
welcome in Hade.
So
It's
yeah,
the first time here.
now it makes sense why he
Hi.
acted so untouchable. He knew I couldn't do anything. Legally, every time he steals from me, I'm left with 0 options. Quite literally nothing. Then,
That's
as if
insane.
stealing wasn't enough, this dude somehow levels up his own shit Sunday by striking my channel. Like, hello? The audacity? The fucking nerve? So yeah, when confronted, he refused to take accountability, he didn't apologize, he just went full gremlin mode and retaliated against my channel instead. And as if his shit Sunday wasn't stinky enough,
That
he simply
sucks.
re-uploaded the stolen video on all his other channels. So that's been the big
What can I say that isn't TOS? There's only so many words within TOS that I can use to explain to I can't even talk anymore, dude. I can't even talk. I have no words for this. This is like genuinely evil. Aw, hey, I'm glad you're here today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry, we're watching a video called "A 5 Million Channel Stole My Animation." Then they tried to silence me. Cause I like animation and stuff. I'm an artist, and I really want to make like some animation content as well on YouTube. But seeing this, dude, this freaking sucks. This actually sucks.
biggest argument from his fan base. They're saying that it's not stolen since the visuals are different. According to them, they're just inspired or following a trend. Okay, let me explain to you why it's indeed stolen. It's stolen because the idea and the script are literally
He doesn't even need to
70%
explain
of the
himself.
work.
Like,
That's the part that takes the longest and actually requires a brain. That's the soul of the whole video. Writing the script,
like it's really
editing the
obvious that
script
it's
to make
stolen. This happens too in the VTubing community. I've seen there's like plenty of creators, like large creators out there, right? And a lot of people will take what they say essentially verbatim and put it into shorts. like that also happens, you know? It also happens. Hi Doffer, nice to see you as well. Even if a human doesn't steal from you, AI will. That's true. Can I follow the trend of beating that person's ass? Yeah, should we all take a trip to Russia real quick? I'm Dima! Bah, bah, bah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even I've had like some videos that went viral and stuff too, and people will be like, this is AI or whatever. It's crazy. Animation is extremely time consuming. I hope that Russian channel gets banned. I wish it would. In a just world, it would. But
punchy,
literally he can't do anything
storyboarding,
about it.
and
That's
timing the
insane.
animatic, that's the stuff I bleed over. And that's exactly what States Human stole. Not the final rendering, but the soul of the whole video. Sure, I could pump out more animation too if I spent 0 time thinking and just stole ideas like he does, but hey, screw me for having morals, right? And I'm not gonna lie, staying original comes with the price. Animation drains time and money like crazy. So I work restaurant shifts on the side just to keep this dream alive. Look at me, I'm
he's
getting
just a
bodied by
guy.
sushi chefs just to afford another week of animating. And you know what? I'm not the only one living like this. So many talented artists I know.
God, that breaks my heart. This genuinely breaks my heart. He does it because he enjoys it, because he loves it. And then there's someone else that just takes the content. Someone else just takes the content and they just that's so annoying. I hate that. Yeah, this is messed up. This is actually messed up. He's just trying to get by. He's just a dude that just enjoys making art, making people smile, creating something, and then there's these big channels that will just steal it for views after he put all his like heart and soul and time into it. That's this is so sad.
know are still clocking in at day jobs because they believe in making something genuine. They clock in because they believe in taking the time to create their original work instead of copy-pasting someone else's creativity for clicks.
This room
Meanwhile,
alone is
you've
telling
got
a
discs
story.
like him who
Yeah,
copy ideas,
for real.
outsource everything, and churn out stolen contents on an assembly line. And guess who YouTube rewards? Seeing how this dude climbed to 5 million subscribers in less than 2 years? I think that answers our question.
Yeah. You know, I watched a video on this before too. There's a lot of AI channels on YouTube now. Like a lot. Like so much. So many AI channels where they will just grab a video, stick it into ChatGPT, put a voice over it, and then there's even AI websites where you can generate videos based on whatever topic. So they can pump out videos constantly and they'll get money for it because YouTube really favors like quick output. The algorithm favors quantity over quality. So these AI YouTube channels get like millions and millions of views and they're all the same thing. And it's really gross. It's really gross. This is stolen, yes, but no one cares about the time you invested. If you finished it in 1 minute, it would still be stolen. You want to argue your case online and bring laws into that defines what is protected. Again, I agree, it's stolen, but explain yourself better. Yeah, I mean, he explained himself earlier. But, why is there a gremlin on your chest? Because he's chilling there. Because he's chilling there. Here's the thing. The issue is that we live in a world where art is not seen as a process. It is seen as a product. It's seen as a product. People do not care about the art process because they just see it as a product. That's how it is. You know, that's the world that we live in. As an artist, I accept that. You know, I understand that that's just kind of how it is. But I also don't like working with people who see art as that kind of see art as a commodity in that way. You know what I mean? We live in a society. So, you know, at some point, I'm just gonna die and I won't have to care about this. This is my, like, as dreadful as it sounds, my take is literally, I'm just gonna die someday. So who really gaff? Who really gaff at this point? I can spend my entire day talking about AI, trying to convert people and be like, this is why AI is bad. This is why the art process needs a human touch to it. And some people out there just will genuinely not get it. There are plenty of people, there are millions of people out there who will just not get it. They just don't get it. And whatever, I'm just gonna die someday. So this kind of stuff just makes me really sad. As someone studying game art, I really hope studios don't start using AI. It's too late. They already are. They already are, man. I'm dealing with someone who bought a piece, an original, and then claimed they didn't receive the piece to their bank for a fraudulent refund. So since he sent me pictures of himself with the piece, I had him arrested, as you should. Yeah, unfortunately, game studios already are using AI, and it's so gross, man. I don't understand why, like, you have to genuinely be evil to wake up and be like, how can I make a product that sells to humans by taking the human element out of it? Like, how do I wake up and make it so that less people have jobs, less people have a hand in this project? I hate that. You know, I think that that's just such a gross mindset to have. But plenty of people have that mindset, so we can't do anything about it. Why you should care? My brain went, no. Jokes aside, AI is very bad. It will literally someday stop taking orders or shutting down at any cost. That cost being human lives, because humans could possibly do the stop. Yeah, it's like that movie with Will Smith in it. The way I see AI is that it should be regulated. Number 2, everything that does use AI, generative AI, should also say that generative AI was used. I honestly just think that there needs to be more regulation around it, because the fact that we're just taking the human element out of everything is pretty depressing, I would say. I think it's pretty depressing. Everyone, I think Claire Obscure doesn't have AI. It definitely seems hard work on that. Oh yeah, for sure. Claire Obscure went crazy. We who do art for a living don't do it to be rich. Yes, there's a possibility to make a lot of money, but you have to be lucky enough to be noticed. An example would be the creator of Has Been Hotel is a few graduate from my college who's making tons of money now. It's also pretty depressing to watch my very first CG supervisor from my first internship wholly embrace generative AI at Amazon and essentially doesn't hire me much because of it. See, isn't that so scummy? God, I hate that. The goal is to convince other people that art has value. Yeah, and I've just met so many people in my life growing up that they just don't see art as having value. They don't see art or artists as having value because they literally just see it as an end product. You know, they don't think about what it takes, the thought process to get to that, because they don't care. They genuinely do not care. They see it as a product. If it sells, it's good. If it doesn't sell, it's bad. That's all they care about at the end of the day, which I think really sucks. Anyways.
Honestly, I was furious at first, but eventually my anger cooled and I was this close to letting it go. Because realistically, it's not like he stole $10,000 from me, you know? It's just a single video and I also just wanted to move on and make another video. But then I saw the comment section. When I called him out for stealing my work, I was not ready for how many people were completely indifferent or even arguing that what he did wasn't real theft.
See, this is what I mean. People don't care.
This is just how the internet works. Some said the stolen version looked better anyway. And some hit me with the classic, you can't own an idea online. And that's when it hit me. I can't let this slide.
He's
Because
becoming
letting
a
this slide doesn't just
Spider-Man
affect me.
villain.
It affects
The Green
all
Goblin
creators.
is talking to him.
And the part that really pissed me off, when I confronted him, he laughed. He literally
Yeah,
laughed.
exactly, Queen Francis. I really think that there needs to be transparency for this kind of stuff.
Like my work meant nothing. And here's the part that should terrify you too. This could happen to you as well. Imagine putting your heart into something. Your script, your design, your timing, your creativity, and a bigger channel steals it, re-uploads it across 5 different accounts, gains money, gains followers, and when you confront them about it, they laugh. And the worst part, there's a whole new generation of viewers who simply don't even care anymore. There's a whole new generation that's been completely desensitized to blatant theft. They've grown up on reposted TikToks, AI slop, stolen memes, trace animations, and compilation channels that recycle the internet's leftovers. So when you call out theft, they shrug. They say, who cares? They say, it looks better anyway. They say, come on, ideas aren't real online. And that's when I realized that this isn't just a content farm problem. This is a culture problem. Because if people don't care about original work, then originality dies. Creators who play fair, who write real scripts, storyboard, animate, voice act, edit, and actually put in the work.
He gets it. I get you, guy. I get you, my guy.
Choked, drowned under a tidal wave of AI slop, cheap outsourced animation, trace formats, recycle ideas, algorithm optimized garbage, and channels like Stateshuman who exploit every loophole they can find. So when people ask me, why are you so butthurt? It's just one video. Here's the truth. This is bigger than me. This is about standing up to exploiters. This is about telling content farms that smaller creators are not doormats. This is about protecting originality before it gets swallowed by a wave of AI slop and stolen ideas. Because if creators like Stateshuman become the norm, we're all screwed. And what type of example are we setting for the future generation? If you want to help fix this problem,
prompts did I use? Panda literally stole my model. I stole it off of you.
Just for me, but for every original creator out there, first thing you can do is spread awareness. Share this video on TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, Discord, anywhere people still care about creativity.
And cultural. Isn't that, they're like, the words are interchangeable, right? Mostly people just not being educated about those topics. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like when you try to educate these people about these topics, there's such like a coldness. I don't know. People are just really cruel. I think, I don't know, at least like what I've seen with a lot of places online, people enjoy being cruel. They enjoy being ignorant. It's weird. It feels like very anti-intellectual. I don't know. I don't like it though. That's all I can say. I don't like how anti-intellectual everyone's getting online and just being like, oh, it's not a big deal. It is that deep, actually.
If you want to take it a step further, go to Stateshuman's channel and report it for repetitive content or reused content. And let me make this really clear. We're not witch hunting. We're not here to mob anyone or to start a harassment campaign. We're simply reporting a pattern of behavior that harms creators. Because if we don't protect ourselves, nobody else will. But here is the bigger issue. We have to start caring about where our content comes from. Again, we have to start caring about where our content comes from. There's an entire new generation of viewers who've become completely numb to theft. They grew up on reposted TikTok, stolen memes, slop, and lazy compilations that they just see stolen content and they just shrug. They don't give a shit. They don't check the source, they don't care who the original creator is, and honestly, they don't even think it matters. But here's the truth. Every time you indulge stolen content, you're actively making an original creator's life harder.
You know what I've started to do? There's so much reposted stuff on TikTok. If I find out that it's reposted, I will I'll like a video and be like, oh, that was funny. And then I'll go check the comments and I'll realize it's stolen and I will report them. I've started to do that because, dude, I am sick of it. I am like genuinely sick of it. So I like the original work and then I'm freaking gold standard, baby. Gold standard. Gold standard. Indeed, as much as people are smarter overall due to it being available, the extremes get more extreme. That's true. Bubbles become closed, logic becomes less logical. Yeah, it's really easy to get trapped in like the echo chamber of, you know, hearing what you want to hear, whatever, etc. I just think that it sucks. It just sucks, dude. It's Dima's a narc. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Warning thieves, you're punishing artists, and you're actively reinforcing a system where originality loses and slop wins. And this doesn't have to continue. You can actively make a difference.
You know what's crazy? I see this in the VTuber sphere too. There are so many people that genuinely do not give a damn when they're VTubers. There's a lot of even larger VTubers who literally could not care less about artists. They are just so nonchalant about using AI, generative AI. Oh my god, it pisses me off because I'm like, how are you like profiting off of like art and animation, off of like artists, and then you turn around and you just post and you use generative AI? God, dude, that pisses me off. That annoys me so bad. I'm like, whatever, dude. I know someone who's worked on many original shows like Iron Giant got laid off because the director experimented with AI. My animation mentor gave me the reality that AI is already being used behind the scenes for movies and shows. And while there still are errors, we just have to work harder and improve till we get recognized. I have mentioned this before. My stance on AI is good when it is used to help the process from like a human standpoint. So what I mean by that is, you know, a tool that will automatically make topology cleaner, that kind of thing. You know, that's the kind of AI where I'm okay with. Any type of AI, like generative AI, especially that is used to to replace humans, to replace jobs, and completely like remove the creative process, I think is stupid. I don't understand that. We would not exist without artists. That's true, man. This is why it pisses me off when I see VTubers who are just so nonchalant about using generative AI. I just fed your entire portfolio into Grok. Art is so important to society. A lot of people just don't want to realize that. Art is society. Yeah, art is political, art is society. There's so many things, there's so many ways that art enhances life, also makes life worse. But, you know, that makes things more interesting too, I will say. You know, art causes conversations. I don't know, man. It just pisses me off when people are just like so nonchalant about using generative AI. I think that's so boring, dude. I want AI that finds cancers, helps people find jobs, pays bills. That's what I mean, right? Like an AI that just tells me how much I owe the government instead of me having to do taxes every year. That'd be fantastic. It sucks indeed. I've seen literally all ends in my relatives. Some consuming right-ish wing stuff, some left-ish wing stuff on every area of life. They don't even see the other side anymore. Then there's me who's trying to use logic and find the truth in the middle. Getting a bit hard. Oh, well, I'll still try. Yeah, that's fair. Don't become too much of a fence sitter though, because that's also bad. You know what I mean? You gotta like still try and make a difference out there. You know what I mean? If you just sit in the middle and you watch people fight left and right, and you're like, well, both sides are bad. I don't know. You gotta find. I don't know. Just find what matters to you and fight for that, I guess is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Fight for what you think is right. In this case, I think AI is bullshit. And dude, do I hate content thieves. Holy smokes. Even I drew my own little avatar. If I ever try VTubing, sure, it isn't the best looking, but it's yours. Yeah, it's yours. You know? You thought about it. You made it come to life. That's awesome. That's something that you should be proud of. You know what I mean? I still can't get myself to cheat using AI in exams, even though I keep failing. Those professors need exact answers, and now I'm not that good. I mean, I'm just old, so I literally didn't even have that as an option. And if an old dumbass idiot like me could get through school, you guys can do anything, okay? Don't put yourself down. You can do anything. If I have to argue with one more person who says art isn't political, I know, right? I know, right? The issue with an AI doing your taxes is that it get access to a very, very huge lot of personal information, pretty much knowing all your gains and expenses. That becomes a much bigger ethical problem. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think I'm one of those weirdos that's like, China already has all my information. They know I'm poor. What are they gonna do to me? But I understand why a lot of people are like, no, I do not want anyone to have my information. I understand that too. But I'm literally just like an idiot. I'm a little guy, you know? I remember my dad used AI to make art backdrops for his D&D campaign, tried to explain why it was bad, but he didn't seem to fully get it. That's just how it is, man. A lot of people, they just see things as a product. They don't think about anything else. It's very unfortunate, you know? Hi, Lucky. Welcome in. Welcome. I know a fence sitter who's a YouTuber. Honestly, far too removed from being in Japan for more than half his life, so he claims that he loves America and his birthplace, but he's so far removed he doesn't realize that he can be such a fence sitter because he's not directly affected by anything. He's hating from outside the club, bro. How can you hate? You're not even in the club, dude. Hi, Oni. Nice to see you. My dad loves art and understands it's not great for artists, but still thinks it's the future and we can't stop evolution. It's hard to talk sense into him. Yeah. I also have met many people that have that mindset too, where they're like, well, it's the future. And it's like, no, it really doesn't have to be. It really doesn't have to be, you know? Holy peak model. Thank you. Welcome in, Liver Shop. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I basically was taught in school to use my brain and almost question everything, as you should. I'm a very skeptical person too. See, if stuff is logical, that was a time where teachers told me to be neutral and use their brain to mold world myself. Now I'm seeing even teachers trying to influence students. 10 years difference, but very big. Seriously surprising how much stuff has changed in just 10 years. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that it's very important to be exposed to different worldviews. Like I've mentioned this. I grew up in a small ass town, like a really religious small ass town where everyone I knew had these beliefs that I now think I know that they're very hateful, but like growing up, I was like, oh, this is normal. This is fine. This is chilling. It wasn't until like I grew up and I met people from all over the world, all different walks of life, that I was like, wait a minute. This might actually be bullshit. I was like, wait a minute. Everything that I was taught growing up might actually genuinely be bullshit. And that just comes from like, you know, growing older, meeting people, empathy, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying though, there's I don't know. Going back to AI as the topic though, I think that this is bullshit.
With small daily actions.
I hate
such
this,
as
man.
pressing not interested on stolen videos, reporting channels as spam, reused content, or farm trends, supporting real animators, engaging with their post, letting the algorithm know that they matter, and actually giving a shit about the source. They might not seem like a lot, but these small choices go a long way. We can shift the platform We can push out slop. We can protect originality if we do it together. And honestly, I don't want this video just to be a rant. I want this to be a movement. I want this to be the moment where creators finally stand up for themselves and say,
you know?
Enough is enough.
You don't meet a lot of people that care on the internet, but you can tell that this guy cares.
I've seen so many creators stay silent because they don't want to cause drama. But this isn't drama. This is defending your work. This is fighting for creativity, originality, for authenticity. This is fighting for the value of art itself. If we stand together, we can hold these thieves accountable. We can change the culture on YouTube. We can make it a platform where originality is respected instead of stomped out. This is the beginning of something bigger. The start of an era where creators protect each other, where thieves don't get to laugh in our faces, and where every artist is allowed to take pride in what they create without the fear of being swallowed by content.
Also, I can't get over the fact that he looks like what's his bucket from Horimiya. The first time I saw this, I was like, oh, he looks like that guy. He looks like the main love interest in Horimiya.
I slop. Thank you all for watching my video, and thank you all for standing up for smaller creators as well. Together, we'll build the internet that we want.
He does, doesn't he?
Don't let them step over you. Be the consequence.
Miyamura! Yeah, he looks like Miyamura.
I'll talk to you guys next time.
Oh, man, I feel bad for him though. W video, I really enjoyed this. You guys should... Hello? Animal Crossing?
You know, I wasn't even planning on
I think that you guys should go and like this video if you can. Hold on, let me link it real quick. I think that this is a very important thing that he talked about. I really enjoyed this. I thought that he was quite well spoken. Sadly, the thing he suggests cannot work as things are because the platform will just push back something that aims to hinder someone, something that is actively providing profit for the company behind it. That's true, but I feel like we should also try a little bit, you know? You're just gonna lie on your back like a little baby? You're gonna show your stomach? You're gonna give up? I don't know. I think I like what he was saying, basically. I enjoy what he was saying. I think that, you know, the greed on YouTube is really gross. I don't like that the algorithm is so much just like slop content, slop content, slop content. There are way too many YouTube channels that are all AI, and I really hate that, man. You know, before I used to go on YouTube and I'd be like, sweet, I'm gonna watch a bunch of videos or whatever. I'll watch a bunch of videos from a bunch of creators that I like, and now I feel like I gotta look through YouTube so hard just to find something that looks even mildly interesting, because there's just so much garbage out there, man. There's just so much garbage out there. I hate it. I really hate it. Had Gordon Ramsay to binge. Yeah, you know what I mean? Artists need to stick together and try getting a big enough platform to report this kind of thing. I agree. Speaking of slop content, Abroad in Japan versus Oriental Pearl. I feel like I saw a little bit of that happening on YouTube, but I didn't jump into it too much. Quabble Quap? I don't know who that is. Not saying it's bad to try, that we should accept it, but from past occurrences, sadly, it's most likely to just disappear into the depths of the algorithm just as the others. No, you're right. It's true, and it's unfortunate, but I tried. I did my very best to share this video with you guys, so hopefully some of you guys out there understood what he was saying. I think I understood what he was saying. And I don't know. Hopefully it will make you guys maybe rethink about where you guys are also getting your content and stuff too, you know? Because I think that that's a good idea, is to be mindful about that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Anyways, watch me hit the sick drift. Moi moi kyun. Thank you for the moi moi kyun. Right now, I'm just making the track loop so that the rose petals will not flip back. Oh, also, Moz, if you can change the category back to art, that would be fantastic. I would really appreciate that. I don't know if we even changed it, actually. Did we change it? Thank you, Neo. I don't think it adjusted on my side. Now I'm also sad, but also angry at the content stealers. Yeah. How dare he do that to Miyamura? Those bastards. I've seen that guy's content on my page too, on like TikTok and stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm following him. That's why I ended up getting that video, because, yeah. I was like, damn. I didn't even know he was going through this. That really sucks. Alright, if I did this right, it should blend properly. Oh, hold on. We're gonna go with third. What the frick? Where are my roses at? Perfect allegory for this topic is that episode of SpongeBob where the king challenges SpongeBob to cook off. He makes loads of Krabby Patties instead with magic, but they're dog shit. Meanwhile, SpongeBob has one Krabby Patty with love and care, and it was amazing. Yeah, dude, like we learned about this back in SpongeBob already. SpongeBob already told us about these. SpongeBob, my morality was shaped by SpongeBob at a young age already. Honestly, I think a perfect oh, already read that. Sorry, I accepted the message and then I accidentally clicked it. It's time to lock in now, though. Ah, you look so good. Thank you. I think about content stealers. I don't care if they profit, but they got no talent. I got no respect for them. That's what I'm saying. If anything, don't respect these people because they're losers, okay? And we don't respect losers here. We're winners. Aw, hi Drifty, hi. Hi Drifty, it's nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I love that app. I love that episode. I love SpongeBob, dude. SpongeBob shaped my morality. W SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob, my goat. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna hide everything real quick. 1 second. That way I can see the rose petals properly. Alright, that is looping properly. But I think I want to make the opacity less quick. Let's do this. And let's do this. Oh, it'll get there eventually. Follow the people genuinely working on stuff. So you all out there, anyone who streams and legit works hard, I'd follow and support you forever. I like that mindset. That's a good mindset to have. Oh yeah, that blends better. Nice. All right. The roses are looping properly. At least the roses in the background are looping properly. Now we have to make the roses in the foreground loop. We're just gonna copy, paste. Oh. Stop connecting to that, please. 리버치로도 시오츠로 어소데 I know this what you know I'm buying women kisses. Mwah. Mwah. I had an idea for a game. I just want to learn to animate out of fun. You should. It's fun. Why not? You know? Why not? Why not? Do it for the love of the game. I've hidden a can of tomato soup inside of my stomach. Alright, let me go get my can opener real quick. Tomato soup? We were tomato soup earlier. Welcome in, Avid Trout. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome, welcome. Order of women kisses, 5 stars. Let's go. Where are the scallops? I miss old YouTube. Dude, old YouTube was so fun. It was like the wild, wild west. What the frick? What do you mean particle type line? What? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Particle, texture, texture layer, rose tile, source. Source, trust me, bro. That's the wrong. Oh, hello, hello. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Panic Bike. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hi, Raiders. Moon's haunted. Can we sleep in your room tonight? Perhaps. Perhaps. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Oh, Enjo! 1 year? Are you serious? Thank you so much, Enjo. Thank you so much for the sub. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you, Enjo. Came to ruin your perfect view. What do you mean? No, it wasn't perfect. Not until you arrived. Hi, Pike. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you guys. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Dima. I'm an artist and live 2D rigger. I rigged and drew my own model, and today I am working on a starting screen for the wonderful Ayuchi. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. We're working in some After Effects today. I hope that you guys had a good stream, though. What were you guys up to? Do you guys have a good stream? You have a good stream? Hi, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. Let me stay on this side. Too sweet. No, you. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Also, Pike, if you do have to dip out, if you need to go get food or water or rest up, please go take care of yourself. Please do not hesitate to dip out if you need to go take care. I will do my best to watch your raiders for however long they decide to stick around today. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is what it looks like so far. Wow. Wow, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Hi, Raiders. Thank you so much for being here. All right, now we have to add sparkles, which, let me see. That's not what we want. We want the star, and then we want, let's do white, and then we'll just change the birth rate to be 1, maybe 0.1. Let's do 0.1. And we'll change the longevity to be like 2 seconds, and the physics to be maybe viscous. Velocity we'll set at 0. Gravity we'll set at 0 for now. And we'll change the producer be something like this. Wow, so sparkly. And now we just change the mode to instead be normal to be something like overlay? Maybe overlay, maybe add. I kind of like overlay more subtle. Yeah, we'll do overlay. Now we got some little sparklies. Let me hide everything so that we can just focus on the sparkles for now. Have a good one, Pike. Thank you again so much. No worries, no worries. Go raid, go run. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Have a good one as well, Bleed. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your day, okay? Play hardcore in this game. I never got what 07 means. Learn along the way. Means salute. They're saluting. I feel like I genuinely learn something new every time I watch you work. Me? I'm not doing anything. I'm just making sparkles. I feel like the sparkles are too big. I'm gonna change them to be like 0.1, and then when they disappear, I'll have them be 0. Maybe that's too small. Let's do birth size at 1. No, that's too much. 0.2. That's too small. 0.3. 0.3 is not bad. I want to make the radius even larger. That way the sparkles are more sparse. I like that. I think that's nice. Teaching us to make sparkles. We're making sparkles today using the CC particle world in After Effects. Wow! Wow! So sparkly. You're my sparkle. You're so cute, Ayu. I love you. Why are you so cute? Wow! Glitter. Hi, Diggs. Nice to see you today. I don't care. I want us to hang out next week. I gotta get caught up in the thing. I gotta get caught up in the thingy. Next week is Thanksgiving. And I have so many birthdays. I just want to hang out with my friends though. What if I just hang out with my friends instead? Look at this. I think that these sparkles are slow enough. It won't be too distracting. Alright, let's turn everything back on. And it's gonna chug for a little while again. But that's fine. Just let me know before Monday if we're doing something. That's why I hate it. It takes my dimmer, the thingy. Thanksgiving. Yeah, we got Thanksgiving. We got Thanksgiving next week. I bought a duck yesterday. So I'm gonna be making duck for Thanksgiving because turkey's okay. So you say Deemer? I don't know why. I don't know where it started, but I feel like I gave myself like a nickname for my nickname. My nickname's got a nickname. It's Deemer. Ayu? You'd be Ayut. The Utes, Ayut. Oh wow, this thing actually went way faster than I thought it would. Let's go. Alright, this thing will loop properly now. The sparkles are pretty subtle. You want more sparkles, Ayu? What do you think? Let me zoom in a little so you can see it a bit better. You want more sparkles? I went pretty heavy on the rose petals, but I can bring the sparkles up more too. I'm about to ask if you gave it a name. Yeah, dinner. The duck's name is Dinner. I'm gonna eat a duck next week. What's the animation for? Like a starting soon screen? Yeah, it's a starting soon screen for IU. Do you think it needs more sparkles? Chat, do you guys think it needs more sparkles? What do you think? Oh, my YouTube stopped. Why'd you stop? What the heck? Alright, it looped. It was weird. Dinner. Yeah, that checks out. I love duck. So good. Has enough sparkles, you think? It's very subtle, but they appear every now and then. There's a sparkle there. There's sparkle there. Sparkle here. Touch more, you think? Is that Pug? Hi, Pug. You got duck Thai noodle soup. Oh, God, I love duck. It's so yummy. It does look good. You like the animation? Thank you. I'm glad you like it so far. Also, hi, C. Welcome in. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I mean, if I change it to be ad instead, it might be more obvious that way. What do you guys think about that? There was a very subtle change. Hold on, let me hide the roses. Maybe if I hide the roses, you guys will be able to see the sparkles better. Oh. Wait, why would I hide? What the? That's odd. After Effects, what are you doing, buddy? Alright, I'll at least hide the roses in the front. How's this? You guys like these sparkles more? Why are you hiding the model? Oh, the little gremlin-y guy? He's just sitting there. He's just chilling with me. Hi, Croco! Hi! Looks sick. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not done with it yet, though. I gotta add even more stuff in there. Speaking of SpongeBob, I think he got added to Sonic Racing crosswords recently. Really? SpongeBob stays winning. You love the Skrunkle model so much. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. Croco, what do you think? Is there enough sparkle? I added some little sparkly effects. You think there are enough sparkles? Is it too subtle? Should I add more sparkle? Sparkle's a nice touch. I think so too. But I could add more. Actually, I think I'm gonna change the color of them. If I do the ad, then I want it to be like this. Let's go like a reddish color instead. See, now we're getting red sparkles instead. I think the red sparkles I like more than the white ones. What do you guys think? You guys like the red sparkles more, or do you like the white sparkles more? Perfect has enough without being too intrusive, in your opinion. They're like more translucent red. Then you can add a few more. Red is better. Okay, okay. I think maybe it's the color because I like the amount. It doesn't feel overwhelming. Okay. How do you feel about the red? Do you like the red more? I like the red sparkles more, I think. Yeah, I feel like the red sparkles blend in a little bit better. The vibe, you know? Like the red better? Alright, we're all in agreement. We're all in agreement here then. Okay, in that case, I think I could add a little bit more. A little touch more sparkles. Oh wow, it's chugging. It's trying really hard. I don't know if there's a way to make After Effects less heavy during the previews, but I have like so many things happening, so I guess I can't blame it too much. I guess I can't blame it too much. Shia Yandere, she's a stream. She's my friend. This is my friend Ayu. She's a streamer too. Good night, Pablo. Have a good one. I hope that you can get some good rest. Everyone say good night to Pablo as well if you can. Good night, Pablo. Sleep well, sleep well. Yeah, let me shout out Ayuchi. There we go. Wow, wow, new viewer. Wow, wow. You guys are so cute. Wow, new viewer. Wow. Wow, new viewer. Wow. Wow. ついてたのは嘘よして今日も貴重な言葉を浪費して生きてゆくもういいのですか Hold on, it's loading up. You can see the little green bar at the bottom. This thing right here. And then when it gets all the way caught up, it will not be so laggy like this. Yeah, okay, I think I like this more. I like this amount of red sparkles. Okay. Perfect. All right, now we just have to make it loop. So we just need to adjust this thing. Copy, paste. Move this thing to be... Oh. Make a marker there. We can bring this here. And then we bring this end all the way there. And then we make this one a marker as well. And we bring it all the way here. That. Put this here. Now we just adjust the opacity so that this one starts at 0 and then goes to 100. And then this one starts at 100. And then it goes to 0 here. And now the two of them will blend into each other and the sparkles will loop. At least they should loop. Hold on, let me hide everything so I can see it looping properly. Hi Deemer, it's me, your only viewer. For months I have created the illusion that you're streaming to a larger audience, but here's the truth. All these people in chat are me, and now for you to be convinced of this, I will send this message from all my accounts. Thank you. You work so hard. Thank you. Thank you so much for working so hard for me. You know, it's not easy to inflate views. I appreciate you. Thank you. Stop! No! It's not easy to inflate views. Thank you. Thank you, my one viewer. I appreciate you. My goat. My goat, my goat. See now everyone's doing it. BS, I'm unique. I have 2 viewers? Thank you. Thank you for being my 2. What the frick? Wait, you're not looping, right? It flicks. It flickers. Why are you flickering? Why are you flickering? You shouldn't flicker like that. Flicker? I hardly know her. Sorry. The brain worms every single time. Every time, man. Every time. No, don't move. I need you to stay where you are. Stop. Stop. Please. Don't take the mark. I don't know how to not grab the marker. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I'll never know. After Effects, stop! Oh my god, alright, new tactic. I'll just make it a new marker. I don't know how to delete the old one. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. Ma 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 ma. Perfect. Twitch hears you and they know you're the best. Deemer, save us. They've got us in the basement, slaving away to write comments in chat. We're located in 9600. Oh, Oak's dead. Oh, Oak is dead. The previous message was definitely a hacker. Yep, nothing to see here. It's an insult to Deemer's radiance to even suggest you can only pull one viewer. If I could only pull one viewer, that's alright. Because they would be my viewer, and they would be no one else's viewer. That's pretty special, I think. Na 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 na. Arifurateru. Na 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 na. Alright, let me see how this thing loops. This should loop properly now. Why did it flicker? I hardly know her. Is it off? No, that's right. Are you? No! Pourquoi? Oh wait, no, it worked that time. Okay, it was just a figment of my imagination. I was just going crazy. No, that's looping properly now, I think. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're good. My copy pasta made you go crazy. I'm oogly boogly. Please don't go bald. No! They took my hair. My hair! My hair! Hi, honey. Nice to see you today. Alright, look at this. It loops perfectly now. Woo! She's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Alright, now, couple last things to do. Number one, we are going to add chromatic aberration because chromatic aberration is fun and I like it. Oh wait, did I already add it before? I did not. Chromatic aberration. Point. Aha! Wow, chromatic aberration. It's a little bit too strong right now, though. So let me adjust it a bit. There we go. Oh, cancel. Do not touch that. I love chromatic aberration. It's so pretty. Is that like a filter you can just add in After Effects? Usually when drawing, I'd have to manually do. Yeah, in After Effects, you can just add it in there. Really nice. It's really nice. Now you can see like the red and the greens and stuff are separating in the back. And I think that it would look nice if I kind of made it, if I animated it a bit as well, so that the fall off distance did like a little subtle wobble thing. That way it's like, I don't know. She's shifting realities because she's just that strong. That'd be kind of cool, right? love that effect. I feel like it looks really nice, right? Oh. it'll look better once let it load. Let it load. Have you listened to Jane Doe yet? Isn't that the one with the shark girl? Oh wait, no, that's the new Chainsaw Man song, right? Yeah, I heard Chris's cover of it first. Because Chrysalia did a cover of it. It turned out really nice. Hold on, I want to play it. Let me play it. Chris did such a good job on this. I love it. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch and the breathe. I love you. Yeah, Utada Hikaru and Kenshi Yonezu. I love them. What do you guys think? You like it? Yay! I feel like the song also fits the vibe of this. You know what I mean? Yay! Okay, I like where this is so far. Now, let me see. Let's do let me think. Yes. We're gonna put this all in one comp. Now everything is all on one layer. I'm gonna scale it up slightly. That way, I can move it around a little bit. So we can do this. Oh. Copy, paste, select everything, and hit F9 so that everything. Oh, I just threw a lollipop at my head. Only an in and out focus when zooming in. Yes, 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 yes. There will be. But see, now I can have the camera kind of like moving around a little bit more so it's not so static. See what I mean? So now everything actually looks like it's, I don't know. It looks nicer. And then when it zooms in, I can add a Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur to this. And I can animate the blurriness. Didn't Chris do such a good job on this cover? It's so good. I love Chris. My wife. Everyone go watch this cover that Chrysalia did, okay? Because it was very beautiful and you guys should go watch it. There you go. There you go. There's Chris's cover. Please go and follow and love her and everything. Sorry for not being active in chat, doing some drifting in a game because I'm getting withdrawal symptoms from not driving in 3 weeks. You are totally fine. Do not even worry about it. Especially with these kind of streams where they're very like low energy. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about it. I'm just happy that you're here. Thank you so much for chilling here. F9. I keep throwing things on my head when I type F9. But look at this. Hold on. Hold on. Give it a second. It's loading. This is the issue with working in After Effects Live is it takes a hot second for everything to load. Yes. But you get the gist of it, right? Like when it zooms in, it'll go, ooh, there's a little like camera, little zoom flicker, little blur flicker. Flicker, I hardly know her. I think it should be a little bit longer actually. Let me try this. Like that maybe. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Have a good one, Syndrome. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Aldo, you take care of yourself, okay? Dreamed about going to high school with you, which is weird since I'm like 7 or so years older than you. Google's how to get into Amnel's dreams. Look! It might be a little hard to tell since it isn't full quality, but if I put it to full quality, it's gonna take 20 minutes for this video to load. I like that. Let me add like a second one here. So well, we'll make it faster on the second one. Like the camera's still focusing. Love how much that simple zoom adds, right? It's my little secret sauce. I do this for all of my opening sequences. Look, even this one's got it. Wow. Wow. Even my opening sequence, I do the same thing. Edit? No, this isn't an edit. This is starring Soon Screen. Is that Grim? Hi, Grim! Hi! How are you doing today? It's nice to catch you. Hope you're having a good day. You know what I mean? Just a little whoosh in there. Also, want to add maybe more camera movement a little bit. Yeah, let's make it go down. Like a fireflower, 僕が消えちゃわないように開かれ最初から君もよかったなんて Alright, and then when it zooms out, which is over here, I want it to do the blur again. Alright, I'm gonna play this thing. And we're just gonna sit here and wait. We're gonna sit here and wait for the green bar to load. Go, 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 go. I bet there's some way to make it so that After Effects plays things faster without having to actually render things every single time like this, but I don't know how to do that. And I've looked into it so much. And there's like nothing on it. So I'm just like, well, rug. Preview things in shit quality. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. This is 1/3 of the quality. Oh wait, you can't see it. This button right here where that says 1/3, there's a little drop down. And so I can make it full, half, quarter, third, or like a custom one. It's already a third of the quality. That's 1/3. That's what I'm saying. It's so heavy. After adding in all of like the effects and stuff, it takes a second for everything to load. So I'm wondering if maybe I just need to like You send me the full one? Yeah, of course I will. Absolutely. My PC will be fine. It will just take like, I don't know. It'll take like a couple minutes or something for the full art to export, but it's fine. My PC is really beefy too. That's the crazy part. My PC is super strong, so I can't even imagine trying to do this on a PC that's like, I don't know. That's a potato. You know what I mean? I don't know how people who have like little tiny baby computers are able to do motion graphics. I'm waiting a long time and turning on the AC very cold. With patience. Lots and lots of patience. They have to animate everything in a refrigerator. Nyanya Cat song was sang by Hatsune Miku. I don't know if it was actually Miku's voice bank or if it was another Vocaloid voice bank. Was it Miku? Was it Miku's voice bank? I do know it was a Vocaloid program, but I don't know if it was Miku's, right? Nyan Cat Vocaloid. Oh, it was Miku! Wait, but the version that became the internet meme used a voice from the Utao software Momone Momo. Oh, okay, so Miku was the original, and then they used an Utaloid instead of a Vocaloid for the one that's actually really popular, the one that everyone knows. Wow! Oh, hold on, I realized something. I don't want the, where is it? Not Bluky. I don't want the frame to be in there actually, so we'll copy and we will, where did it go? There we go, because I don't want the flowers to be moving. I waited that entire time for it to be rendered, and then I had to change one thing, and now it has to re-render everything. Oh man. Oh man. What time is it right now? Ad. Oh! Did we get through an ad? Did we just barely have an ad? Color redeems borked? They might be borked. I have to pee really bad. Oh! Frick! The Hatsune Miku color, I don't think is on this one actually. I don't think I ever made a Miku one for this. I have to pee really bad. You guys want to watch this for me? You guys watch this for me while I pee? I will give you your points back though, myself. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'm a BRB. Let me just have this thing up so that you guys can watch it. Okay, it'll loop and be normal in a second, but I'm gonna be right back. Mwah, BRB, I gotta pee. Did you guys see that some of the Hollow Live members are on Twitch now? Only thing is that when she pushes the knife into the rose, we can't really see it. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Let me adjust the... Bro, I muted again. I'm sorry. Sorry, I think I had like the space bar on OBS or something, and so then instead of it muting on, or instead of me starting the video thingy on this side, it muted it. My bad. I'm back. Hi, I pissed good. Hi, I had a good piss. I drank a bunch of hot apple cider before stream started. I love apple cider. How's this looking, my IU? Is this one, is it okay? How you feel about this? Let me zoom in a little more so you can see it better. Get into the Christmas mood. I am. I love apple cider so much. Now drink more. I have water with me. I've been sipping on water. I'm super hydrated. I love. Yay! Alright, should I try putting it in full quality? Dude, this it's dying. But as you can see, it looks different when I put it in full quality. I mean, hopefully you can tell the difference. Could you tell the quality difference? Lukey goes dead because his stupid little head gets cut off. Happy accidents. She's zooming in. PC explosion. It's sharper, yes. Yeah. Lukey tries his best with no thoughts. He's just like me. 1, 2, 3. Well, don't forget to save. I got it. We're saved. We're chilling. Dude, the green line is not moving. That's so funny. Did you start rendering in the middle of the loop? Yeah. Well, it just renders anywhere. I don't want to render it over here because there's not that much movement. What I want to see is this part right here because there's more movement here, you know? Oh, the frame doesn't blur. I need to change that. There should be a little blur. We'll copy and paste. So now the frame in the front should also have the blurring effect as well. Okay, hold on, let me... I like that. Wow. 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 And then the load gets cut. No, I'm cucking myself. This is why I use After Effects. It's the best cucking tool on the market. Adobe has a monopoly on cucking tools. They're too powerful. We must stop Adobe before they take over. Yay! I do like this a lot though. Yeah, we got a little blur in there. I like that. All right. This I think looks quite nice. Is there anything else you guys think I should adjust on this? Let's go back down to a third so that we can actually watch the animation play. But I'm not into cucking. You're gonna like it. You're gonna say thank you. You're gonna say thank you, Adobe for cucking us. It hurt writing that. Wait, I read it wrong, but I am into it. Oh, I misread. I see. So there's no issue here. There's no issue here. My bad. My bad. Sorry, I'm illiterate. My bad. Apologies. What do you think, my IU? Do I need to adjust anything else? Do you like the lighting on it? Should anything change? It's amazing. Let me know if you see anything else. Otherwise, I can get this exported. Isn't it crazy? Chat, we went from, where is it? I think this one. Scale, transform, fit to comp. Dude, we went from this to this. Trust the process, okay? Trust the process, chat. If there's anything I can tell you about being an artist is trust the process, okay? This is how far we've gone. Oh, I love you, IU. I love you so much. Alright, let's export this sucker, or try to. Need process video to give Dima more commission. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Alright, let's export this. This is gonna take a long time, by the way. This is probably gonna be like 10 minutes, maybe. I'll let you guys know. I'm adding it to the render queue. You guys can't see anything yet. Alright, this thing is going to be 1920 by 1080. So it will be high quality HD. There's no audio that goes with it, so we're fine there. And I think everything else looks good. We'll call this IU starting screen. Okay, according to my thing, it will take, hold on, it's loading. 20 minutes. So this thing will finish exporting at 420. Blaze it. Crazy! In the meantime, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the process of this. I think this is the first time I've ever showed off how I make my starting screens, actually. Because every other time before that, I've only made oh, now that I think about it, I've only made starting screens for myself. Karaoke time? We could. But I'd feel bad because I'm not good at singing. I'm gonna scare everyone. Yon hyaku bure jetol. What did I just say? What'd you make me say? Emer loves me too much, guys. Look at my I love IU so much. I love my IU so much. Flippin' liar. What am I lying about? When have I ever lied to you? When have I ever lied to you? As Papa Franco taught us. I don't remember this one. I can't read it. Thank you for the stretch, Bark. By the way, thank you. I appreciate it. Hold on, let me do a stretch. Stretch. Hold on, we'll change to the just chatting category for a while. Ita koero kanashite sakenda hankyo sankyo munashiku hibiku. I will switch to a different screen real quick while this thing is loading. While this thing finishes rendering, we'll be over here on this screen for a while. Let me close some things down. All right, perfect. Anyways, what did I just say? I don't remember. What were we talking about? Were we talking about something? I feel like there was something I was going to tell you guys and I blanked out. Oh, that's right. I was talking about starting screens. I've never showed my process for this because I've only ever made starting screens for myself. Because I don't have it as an option in my blah, 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 blah. It's not like a commission option that I usually offer. I don't think I have this as an option. I don't usually have people ask me for starting screen stuff. I use the first that I've ever showed the process for, because I made Flare and Umbre's starting screen a long time ago. 2 of their starting screens a long time ago. But yeah, I don't really offer this one, actually. Yeah, you can look at my older ones there. Makes it expensive. I wanted this special one. I love you so much, my IU. I told you I wanted to give you a gift. Told you I wanted to give you a gift. I think it's less that like it's more like I'm not super duper confident with my starting screens. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there are people out there that make better starting screens because that's like their whole thing. You know what I mean? It's like there are people that specifically I can't talk. There are people that like specialize in making starting screens, you know? So like the animation is like really, really clean and the effects and stuff are really clean. I'm very amateur. I feel like all of my starting screens are pretty similar because there's only, I don't use After Effects very often. And so there's only like a few effects that I know how to make in After Effects. Because I'm not like super duper comfortable using After Effects. There's like a couple things that I know how to do, and everything else I will Google it if I don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? If I don't know how to do it in After Effects, then I'll look it up. But it's not a what's the word? Product, not the word. software. That's the better word. It's not a software that I use very often. Just for some little effects here and there. Time to learn impact frames. No. I wanted yours and everyone here would want yours. It's okay. I just want to give it to IU because I love you. I think the only people I would make starting screens for are my friends and then like I don't know, Iron Mouse, you know what I mean? That's it. But I don't want to offer it as like a big like a general thing because I don't feel super confident with it. I can absolutely see you not being confident in your starting screens. That imposter syndrome of yours, that was quite hard. It's just because there's a lot of people out there that actually properly know how to use After Effects. I only use it just for, yeah, like what you saw here, you know, I understand how to do some lighting things, some effects, some very simple effects. That's it. Sparkles, flowers. I can do that kind of thing. But I actually don't know how to animate in After Effects at all. There's a lot of people out there that can animate in After Effects, and I think it looks really nice. Yeah. I can pay right now. You're gonna have to put a price. No, there's no price. This is just a gift for you. I told you. This is just a gift for you. Have you seen DK Motion's work, Deemer? I don't think so. Are they on Twitter? Let me see. DK Motion. Let's see. Just an ordinary animator. 230,000 followers. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that stuff's fire. That's fire. No, their work is really good. See, I don't know how to use After Effects in that type of way. I'm not built like that, you know. I can only do very, very simple things. Very, very simple things. If I want a BRB or ending one from you, what do? I'll make one for you because I love you. That's why. You need to price it. See, I also feel bad because I feel like it'd be expensive, you know? And I feel bad asking that much when I don't know how to use After Effects that well. I feel guilty. Anything that I am not like super duper confident on, I don't really like charging people. Because I don't know how it's gonna turn out, you know? For example, all of Flair's oh my god, sorry. Jump scare. That was the wrong video. I'm sorry. Jump scare. Sorry. Apologies. Sorry. I will not pass anything else. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is a return gift for you. Look, like, for example, Flair's Fire. I didn't charge him for any of it, actually. Like, none of the effects. Because it was my first time ever doing this. So I didn't know if it would turn out good. So I didn't want to charge him for it. It's that kind of thing, you know? Where if I'm not confident on something, then I don't want to charge them for something. You know what I mean? I don't think I'll ever financially recover from that flashback. Art you're good at and you know us, let me pay for art live 2D. Oh, I think I feel okay doing that. Yeah. But then at that point, I feel like you should just get it animated entirely in After Effects, right? Maybe. How did you ever make a living out of this? My clients are really nice. So my clients are really nice, that's why. But yeah, I don't know if it's like an experimental thing. At first, I don't wanna charge people for that kind of stuff, you know. You know what I mean? Which is why I don't offer it as a commission, really. I want you buffoon. Do you ever ask for payment? Oh yeah, I do. But just for what I'm saying is I only charge for things that I'm confident in. You know? I only charge for things I'm confident in. If I'm not confident in it, I'm not gonna be like, give me $12,000, please, for something that I don't know how to do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show off this work of yours and be so no, I so much, IU. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I wish she is. I knew she is insane, but not quite this insane. You should get more delusional, I feel. I don't know, like, cause you know, I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen to you before, but like, you'll commission someone, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I can do that 100%," and then they send it back to you, and you're like, "They couldn't do it." You know, so I just be upfront with people about what I can and can't do, and if I can't do it, then I'm like, I can try and I'll give you like a discount for it, or like I won't charge you for it, that kind of thing. Okay, yeah, that did happen. See, that's what I mean. I don't want to be that artist that's like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can 100% do this, and then I give it back to them and they're like, I hate this, you know? And then I'm like, damn, I knew I couldn't do it and I lied to them. That feels scummy to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So that's why I don't have starting screens as a thing that you can commission me for, because I feel like my starting screens are very basic, you know. I feel like my starting screen, my animation, my skill in After Effects is very, very basic. I don't have like a deep understanding of how to do things in After Effects like a lot of people do. I'd have to give someone back a drawing that they didn't want, or not to their standard. The people hate, or it's not up to their standards. Yeah. You worry about that, you know. I get it, but if you wanted, you could always work on leveling up. That's the thing. I don't really want to. I feel like I'm happy with my own starting screens, you know, which is why I only make starting screens for myself. Or if someone like really, really wants it, then I'm like, this is all I can do, but I tried my best, you know. I tried my best, but I'd feel really bad. I don't know. You know what I mean? I like your starting screen. Thank you. What you're doing is good, as basic as you think it is. You definitely have promise. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't know. I just don't really use After Effects very much, and truly, the less time I spend in an Adobe product, the better. Genuinely, the more time that I spend not using an Adobe product is better, because I really hate Adobe. I don't like it. Fair. That is a valid reason to avoid that. And I'm not super duper passionate about animating in After Effects either. It's not something that I like desperately want to learn, if that makes sense too. Also, you're great. I love you. You're the best. Everyone here wants your work because you're so good. So like, I love you. You're so sweet. I'm really happy that you like it. All right, time to start animating anime fights instead. Damn, that'd be sick. But that takes so much time. I'm not patient enough to be an animator. I'm not patient enough to be an animator. If an animation can't get done within like 10 minutes, no thank you. It's not for me. The longer she talks, the stronger my urge to throw money at her grows. What do you mean? I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting here. I'm bearing my soul to you. That's all I'm doing. You're my sunshine. You are my sunshine. My only sunshine. You make me happy when clouds are gray. They're not stock, simple starting or ending screens. You should take pride in that. You think so? 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 I'm glad that you think so. I feel like what I'm doing is very basic, though. It's just like adding effects and zooming in and out, and you know what I mean? Ah! Stop! Continue sitting there and looking pretty. I don't know. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you. Oh, by the way, the thingy that you got off my throat, which thank you again, Amnel. I appreciate you. Go. which is, hold on, let me just pull it up. You guys will see what it looks like. It's like a productivity thingy. It looks like, hold on. Let me show a picture of it. Let me show you a picture of it. It looks like this. It looks like this. And it's, oh wow, my PC chugging. After Effects is taking all of my RAM. That's fantastic. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back now. This thing, she getting called when you draw a rig, so I'm forced to draw with you. I'd be so down. I'd be so down. I'd be so down. And we're on Go too. PC is not liking the, it's not, it's taking all of my RAM, which is fine because it should do that. But I just gotta not open up too many things. Oh no, the remaining time went up by like 4 minutes when I did that. Oops. All right. All of my attention is going back to After Effects now. There we go. But yeah, it's like this app or game where you essentially can just like chill with your friends in like a room, like a virtual space, and you can make an avatar, and it's really cute. I want to see if there's a way to make like a public room or something, because I think it'd be cute if everyone just like chilled in the same room. That'd be really cute. I think that'd be really cute. PC, overclock the PC right now to take the time back. My PC already is overclocked. That's a thing. It already is. Yeah, After Effects just wants all the time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's chugging a little bit. That's okay though. But what was I saying? What was I saying was, oh yeah, since I put it on my throne, it takes like a few days to process it. So we'll probably check it out like next week. I think it takes like 2 to 3 days for it to process on throne. But then the second that thing is processed, I will make an avatar in it. Yeah, I think it will be really fun. It's like $10 on Steam, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't understand why it's $10 for like a avatar making thing, but whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's free on like the Google Play Store. Yeah, when you make an avatar, I need to be here. Should I make one on stream then? In call? Should I make it like on stream? Should we all make we'll make Dima together, my little avatar together? The only overclocking I know requires restarting to PC to get into the BIOS. Yes, which I have done before. I did do that when I first got my PC. Why not? Yes. Why not? All right. I will save it then. I'll save it so that we can make the avatar together, because I think that would be really fun. I feel like that'd be a nice little cozy stream. Also next week, I know this entire week we did like a lot of art. But I mentioned this yesterday, but I like messed up my arm or something. So it's been sore the last couple days. I'm thinking more that it has to do with how I've been sleeping, more so than how much I've been working on art and things. But working on art and stuff hasn't helped, so I gotta figure out what we're gonna be doing next week. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. I can be in call with wife. Yes, of course, it's my fault. No, you are perfect, IU. You are perfect. You are perfect. I think I've just been sleeping weird, because I wake up and like I have like my hands like tucked under my chin, like I don't know, like a T-Rex. I wake up and my arm is like tucked in, and I'm like T-Rex. I'm like a little T-Rex. So I'm like, I probably messed up my arm by just like sleeping weird. The wrists will recover. They will. I've been really good about stretching them and things too. I've been doing a lot of like carpal tunnel stretches, so we're fine. Sleep in some mangled yoga positions. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes when I wake up, how do I explain this? The weirdest pose that I wake up in a lot, like very often, is I'm on my back. I have one leg that's like It's kind of like tucked up. So like the bottom of my foot is like up near my butt, if that makes sense. So I'm laying on my back, and then I have like one leg that's like tucked in, and then I have the other leg propped up on top of it. So it's like when you cross your leg, when you're like sitting at your desk and then you like cross your leg on top, you like rest your ankle on top of your knee. It's that pose, but I'm laying down. And I wake up like that a lot. I don't know why. And then I have my hands like above my head too. So I'm sleeping like a baby with my legs crossed. I don't know why I sleep like that. Knee up. My knee isn't like up to my chest. It's just like bent, you know? Talk about sleeping. I got a new bed this week. I've been sleeping like a baby. Ooh, congratulations on the new bed. Beds can be expensive, man. Also, After Effects lied to me, and there's still 15 minutes left. How even? I don't know. I have no idea why I sleep like that. And then other times when I wake up, I have my arms like tucked underneath me. So then I end up getting carpal tunnel, I guess. I am getting carpal tunnel, my arms all messed up. I don't know why I wake up in like the weirdest sleeping positions. It hates you. I don't know what it's doing. It's because I'm streaming. It's because I'm streaming and I got all my stuff pulled up. I got all of my, what do you call it? My streaming things pulled up, so it's taking like half of my RAM when it should be using all of the RAM. Usually when I render things, I'll hit the render button and then I'll just like leave and go like watch TV or something. I'll just like leave my PC and go do something else and then come back when it's done rendering. Speaking of sleep, I should be sleeping myself. I need to get rest after illness has been kicking your— Oh no! I'm so sorry you've been sickly. I'm sorry you've been sickly, Grim. I hope that you can get some good rest. Yeah. Please go get some rest, okay? Please go sleep. And I got to see that I can go to work tomorrow. You gotta go to work when you're sleepy? No. Time to get you on Osu. Dragonov visited you, that's why you wake up weird. I don't mind that. Oh, in that case, can I at least remember the dreams? My god. Please, can I at least remember the dreams? The joy of still living with my parents is that they pay for expensive needs that are not pointless stuff. That is really nice. That is really nice. I wish I had that luxury. But then I realized I'd have to be back living with my parents, and I don't want to do that. I feel like my relationship with my parents is much healthier and better after I moved out. My relationship with my parents got much healthier after I moved out. You got the caps lock on to help rendering go quicker? Is that a thing? Wait, is that a genuine thing? If I turn caps lock on, will it actually help it render faster? Because I know if I turn caps lock on when I'm viewing it, it doesn't show previews. For whatever reason, if you turn caps lock on, you don't render previews in After Effects. I don't know why. I've never looked into it. It's just a thing though. You can't render if you have caps lock on, or you can't preview videos. I don't understand why. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. Why it's connected to that. It's like a nerve or something. Deemer wakes up twisted. Dang it, just once. All I ask, just once. I would like to remember my dreams about Dragonov. Oh wait, it actually does do it? You're serious? All right, I have caps lock on. I turned on my caps lock. Is that a thing? Shut up. It went from 15 minutes to 16 minutes, so maybe you're lying to me. After Effects render faster by turning off live updates to the composition layer, footage panels, allowing the program to dedicate more processing power to the final render. What? That's crazy. Flame Chong. Wait, it's going back down? All right, now it's at 15 minutes and 50 seconds counting. Dude, I'm gonna end up ending stream. I'm gonna have to stop stream before I even finish rendering this, man. Probably when it's maximized, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing that this is when you're doing the preview. I don't know if it actually helps with the rendering, you know. That's a different process. That's a different process. It's off screen. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't know. It's just encoding and rendering everything as we speak right now. Yesterday, my grocery store has a deli, and they sell chicken strips there. So I bought a bunch of chicken strips, and my goal tonight was to make some really janky Alfredo pasta and just eat that with chicken strips. So that's what I'll be eating tonight. I finally went grocery shopping, you guys. I don't have just a single onion in my fridge anymore. I'm living the high life. Watch it crash at the 10-second countdown. No, it would never. That's never happened to me before. It won't happen now. Proud of you. I did it with the chicken strips. Yeah, I bought some chicken strips. It was expensive though. For whatever reason, the chicken strips at my deli are more expensive than the bone-in chicken. Like if I just get regular deep fried chicken, regular fried chicken, that one's cheaper than the chicken strips. You'd think that it would be the opposite way, right? I have tummy ache. Why do you have a tummy ache? Go feel better. Go lie down. I love you, Ayu. Go lie down. Go lie down. Oh, Ayu, did you want... I just realized, did you want text on this? Did you want text on this? Like where it says starting soon? Like for example, on my starting soon screen, you see in the bottom right where it says starting soon. Did you want something like that on yours? You have digestive issues? No, I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better soon. That's not fun. Do you like kimchi or like fermented foods? Because I heard that eating some fermented foods helps with your gut bacteria. Thinking about it, but you're already exporting it. I don't know. I can make a different one. A lot of times, like I have two versions of my own where I'll export one and then I'll export another with just without the text, you know? I'll export one with the text and then one without the text. So I can play around with that if you want. If you want, I don't mind doing that. Hate it sadly. Sadly, no food can help. No. I was born with a malformation. Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna feel better soon, okay? Feel better soon. I'm sorry. I have a socket in my digestive system. Ask Alistair to fill it up. Ask Alistair if he can fill it up for you. Ayu, hope you feel better soon and make a speedy recovery. Yeah, feel better. Whoa. All that is After Effects, but the animation concept is the same. Anticipation and follow through. Correct. Correct. Is that a socket in your pocket or are you just happy to see me? I mean, technically it's a pocket. Hiatal hernia. I've never heard of this before. Hiatal hernia. A protrusion of an organ, typically the stomach, through the esophageal opening in the diaphragm. Oh no! Oh! That sounds so painful. Are you able to get it like removed or anything? Can they just like snip it out of your body? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Or does it just come back? That's what's wrong with my tummy. It's literally a knot. You got a knot in your stomach. Furries, be jealous. You got a knot in your tummy. That's not good. I have to get chromed up, I fear. Makes digestion much harder. Aww. Aww. Unfortunately not. The operations are too dangerous. Oh. Man, that stinks. Why is it so difficult to be alive? Your life should be easy. I want Ayu's life to be easy. I'm gonna manifest that nothing bad ever happens to Ayu because you don't deserve it. Stuck with a shitty stomach. I'm sorry. If only it was at least like, you know, like what foods or something that could help with that. That stinks. Why can't we just have an external vat of acid to process it? True! true. If I could just keep my stomach in like a jar by my table, I think I would do that. Heart condition, bam. Malformation in the stomach, bam. French, bam. Sorry. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I love you. No, that totally sucks. Neurodivergency, bam. French. Worst case of hot girl tummy issues. Oh, I'm sorry, my IU. You don't deserve that. I wish that life could just be nice and easy for you. That stinks, man. That stinks. French. No, seriously, my body wants me dead. Why are bodies like this? I don't understand. I don't get it. You know, IU, I got so stressed out a few months ago. I got so stressed out about going to the dentist because I have a fear of the dentist. So I take really good care of my teeth because I'm terrified of the dentist. But I had to go for like my yearly checkup. I got so stressed out, I broke out in hives for an entire month. Like all over my body. I had like massive hives. It was awful. It freaking sucked. And I was just like, why is my body like this? I don't get it. I don't get it. It was literally, I just got stressed out about going to the dentist and my body was like, all right, you get hives now. Stress does insane shit to you. It really does. It really does. I tried to be so calm too. I tried to be so nonchalant. Be like, no, I'm not scared of the dentist. Haha. But my body knows. I couldn't lie. I can't lie to my own body. It's not fair. Should I look what hives are? They're just like red patches. Red raised patches. Mine were like about the size of like a quarter. And they were just all over my body. Like it was awful. All over my body. And they're super, super itchy. And they hurt. They're like all sensitive. And if you scratch them, they could like become scabs or whatever. So you can't even scratch them. Kind of like chicken pox, essentially. It looks like chicken pox. It was terrible. Yeah, they're like really awful rashes. Also, hi Psycho, I hope you're having a good day. So my mom, when she was pregnant with me, she actually got chicken pox, which is like super dangerous. Apparently, if you're pregnant and you have chicken pox, there's like a very high chance that the baby could end up like severely disabled and stuff. Like there's a lot of medical risks that come with having chicken pox at the same time because it like attacks your immune system. So the baby is like at high risk. The baby's at high risk. And I ended up okay though, which is surprising. I ended up okay. At least physically, I think I'm okay. But I feel like maybe mentally the chicken pox did a number on me. So I blame my mom for getting chicken pox pregnant. It's not entirely her fault though, because it was my older brother that ended up getting chicken pox and then he gave it to her. Did you survive? I survived. Nat 20, literally Nat 20 saving throw. Instead, we got the perfect being. No, I'm pretty sure I think I'm rather neurodivergent, I have to say. I think that I am quite neurodivergent. More than okay, you're perfect just the way you are. I'm glad you think so. I feel like I'm really awkward. You know, growing up in like every single social situation, I've always felt like I didn't belong. I was like, why is everyone else in on like what you should say or like how you should act? And I just don't understand what the hell's going on. Let's be broken too. We can be broken together, IU. Your older brother being an op even before you were born. Yeah, he's like the older brother final level. My older brother is the final boss of older brothers. Awkward is the correct state, bro. Everyone is lying out of their teeth to not be awkward. You think so? I don't know, because I feel like I meet people and then they're just so good at talking. They're so good at like IU, you know? I feel like IU's so good at talking. And I'm like, I want to be like IU. She always knows what to say. I never know what to say. Maybe you're just built different. I don't know. Oh, you also have an older sibling. Yeah, I have an older brother and then a younger brother and then a younger sister. Soulless Liz. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. So I am a middle child, older middle child. All the keyframes. Hold on, I have to look at it on my phone, Chong. I can't watch it on my PC, otherwise my PC will genuinely explode. I was so anxious to talk to people back then. I felt physically ill. That's me. I still feel physically ill. But then I just pretend like everything is okay. I just pretend like everything is a-okay. Oh, wait, is Nosk still in here? I don't know if Nosk is still in here. Holy smokes, the rocks! They posted a bunch of rocks. They're so pretty. I freaking love rocks. Wait, where did you post it to, Chong? Is it in general? Just need the one to. Keyframe galore. Holy smokes. Dang. Yeah. You know, After Effects is like a very common tool people use for animation, but I feel like it is the worst. It's like not intuitive at all for animators. I freaking hate using After Effects for animating. Streaming helped a bunch, and this year I had to do like 26 presentations. I just match the vibe of whoever I'm with. If they're awkward, oh, I will try to leave ASAP. If they're into the combo, I will be into it. Did you press caps lock when rendering? I did, yes. But it didn't change anything. It stayed the same. So here we are. As an older brother myself, being off for my sister is fun. It's what you do when you're a sibling, you know. What you do when you're a sibling. I don't know. I think I'm just, you know, even when I would like force myself to be more social, like, you know, I was a convention artist and you had to be social for that because you gotta like talk to people and be like, come look at my booth, come look at my products or whatever. You gotta be really social in those situations. I would like, I'd like finish after I did everything at Artist Alley and then I would like crash. I'd be like, oh man, I'm so tired now. I'm usually just not interested in what someone is saying and leave. You're like, yeah, I don't want to talk anymore. Bye. That's a gamer move, honestly. I should probably use that more often. I should use that more often and just be like, you know what? I'm good. Bye. Thanks, bye. Thanks, bye. I don't know. I'm just an anxious lady. I think that's all it is. I'm just a little anxious lady. Oh, is that what I did wrong? I would shout, "Oi, bitch, come here!" and throw badges at people. Oi! Oi, gob! I'll shank you! My sister is annoying AF. Well, every brother feels that way about their sister, and every sister feels that way about their brother. That's just how it is. The amount of times I've wanted to 2x speed conversation is alarming. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Wait, I wasn't watching it live? I was like 30 minutes behind. Bro, catch up! Catch up. Also, gotta watch Has Been. I know! I need to watch more of it! I watched the pilot episode, but I haven't watched any more of it yet. Mata doka, I've been like really sleepy the last couple of days. Sil knows this because I messaged her at like 2 in the morning and it was like I took a fat nap. I've been napping like every single day this past week. Like after stream, I'll eat and then I'll just take a nap or something. I don't know why. I do know why. It's because next week is the time of the blood moon. But I've been so tired. When did Twitch have this function? I think they've always had this function, haven't they? Where you can rewind. Or maybe it's a new one. I don't know. Winter makes you eepy. Winter also does make me sleepy, yes. When it gets cold, I just want to lay under a blanket all day. You know? I just want to be cozy and lay under a blanket all day and then fall asleep. I've just been so sleepy the last couple of days. I've been so sleepy. And so after I finish streaming, I'm just like... And then I wake up and I'm like, oh frick, I missed all these messages. I felt so sad too because at one point Sil and Pocky were both watching like Oron or something, because we have like a little group chat, and Sil and Pocky were watching Oron, and then they invited me and I was asleep during it. So I woke up and I was like, no, I was napping. I'm a bear. Yeah, I'm hibernating. It's wintertime, so I'm hibernating. I was so sad. I was like, dang it, I missed everything. I felt so sad. So I've just been so sleepy the last few days. I keep waking up and it's already like 1 in the morning. If people won't let me get a word in after me listening for 5 to 10 minutes straight and the topic doesn't interest me that much, I just, all right, bud, have fun with your monologue and leave. I just want my friends. I love my friends. I'm so happy to have my friends. Oh my god, wait. There's a new movie that's coming out about this girl who hires Mads Mikkelsen to kill her monster. She's like, there's a monster that's hiding under my bed and following me around. And she hires Mads Mikkelsen to go and kill the monster. And this is like one of the few roles, at least in the US, or like, yeah, like US release, where he's gonna be playing a hero type character. For some reason, they always typecast him as like a villain character. In most of the movies that I've seen, he's always been a villain type character. I think it's just because he's European, but they always make him a villain type character. So this is like the first one where he's gonna be like a hero character. It's just a can of monster under the bed. Is that monster in this room with us? Hold on, let me see what it's called. Dude, the first thing that popped up on my Google search was Mads Mikkelsen Big Naturals. New movie? Dust Bunny, that's what it's called. I saw a trailer for it the other day. I was like, wait, this looks kind of interesting. This is kind of interesting. Classic US like to cast European as the villains. Yeah, I think it's really funny that they do that. In most of our movies, if there's a villain character, they're either Russian or British. So a lot of times when I'm watching like a whodunit type of movie, I don't know, like Knives Out or something, I'm like, and there's like one European guy, I'm like, they're the villain. I already know. 9 times out of 10, they're the villain character. And I'm right. I'm right too. If you go and watch any sort of like mystery, like whodunit type of genre movie that's produced in the US, if you just pick the European as the villain, 9 times out of 10, it's the European. Don't forget the German evil scientist. Oh, true. That as well. Or they'll be pretending to be American, and then at the end, they're like, I've been Russian all along. And then they start speaking with a Russian accent. It's really funny. Using meta knowledge. Among Us easy mode. Yeah, it's like such a trope. I think it's really funny though. I think it's really funny. Just as a heads up, I'm not an evil villain. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. And then all of a sudden you're trying to get like a serum that's gonna kill 90% of the population or something. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Oh, this reminds me of a US movie YouTube channel that did like whole Mads Mikkelsen career story. We'll add it to the reaction chat. Oh, please do. I would like that. I would like that. I would like that. Because now that I've realized Mads Mikkelsen kind of looks like Dragunov, I'm like, I like his movies. Careful now, I'll drop my monocle. Yeah, and then you have like a black cat that you're like holding. You're like petting a cat evilly. You got like a giant laser beam in the background. I think it's really funny how it's like that. I think for a lot of movies that are in like China, I think that usually the villain is like Japanese or something. So I think it's really funny that every country kind of has their own like stereotypical villain. Like whenever I watch K-dramas, a lot of the time the villain is Japanese because you know, if you know anything about like Korean history with Japan, y'all, they were at each other's throats for a long time. Also, have a wonderful lurk. Good luck with work, Lamb Loin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good one. Have a good one. It's the Danish jeans, the big naturals. Danish big naturals? Danish big naturals? Yeah, it's like every country kind of has their own villain. Wait, for my UK people out there, or like British people out there, who's usually the villains in your guys' movies? Is it the Irish? Is it the Irish or like the French? Because I think that'd be so funny. It seems like every place kind of has their own, or like every type of Hollywood out there has like a typecasted national villain, you know, villain nationality. Here in the US, it's always the British or the Russians every single time. Every single time. So let me check on. Oh, it is done. Hold on, I can play it now. Sorry, I choked. All right, ready? Transform. Yay! It exists. Hold on, it's really zoomed in. Hit to comp. Hit to screen. There we go. JBD. Oh my god, I don't have any more water. Oh, is it also Russians for you guys too? In Germany, it's the Germans. Isn't it always the French? No, the French are never the villains. Mostly Russians. Really? That's funny. I guess Russians are just like the universal villain then. Yay! This is the starting screen. Now that it is actually in full quality, what do we think? Is there anything that I should adjust on it? Hit this for me. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You can't see me, but I'm wiggling. Hi, Anaros. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. For us Finns, I think the villains are Swedish people or the Russians. Really? Oh, that's funny. I was lurking. Thank you for lurking. But as a history teacher in Japan, now I can't show Chinese war movies because it's usually Japan painted as bad or Taiwan since they were the Republic of China. Yo, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's also usually the Brits too, as no country hates the UK more than the UK. I think that could be debated. Hope you've been well, my go. I hope you too. Thank you so much for stopping by, Anaros. I would love to add the starting soon words, but would have to find a fitting font. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let's pull this up real quick. What kind of font do we want, chat? Let's see. New. Starting soon. Oh, you guys can't see anything. Sorry. I forgot. Sorry. Let's go here. Hold on. Now that I've exported that video, actually it'll make it really easy to just import it into here. Yay! That way it'll render a lot faster, or at least theoretically it should. There we go. There we go. There we go. As a Brit, I hate the UK. That's so funny. In Denmark, it's nearly always just Danish men in their 50s and 60s. Oh, it's the old men. I see. Mostly Russians because a long war history. That makes a lot of sense. Let me see. I feel like it should be like a elegant kind of vibe. Also, is there a place that you want me to put it? It'd be like, I feel like the bottom right corner is probably the best because most of this stuff is like here, right? Na 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 na. Like that. I feel like that looks nice, but then let's try and find a font that's more sorry. See if we can find a font that's a little more romantic. Nope. How do you feel about Comic Sans? I tell me, how do you feel about Comic Sans? Do you like Comic Sans? How do you feel about Comic Sans? Personally, I think that it's a classic. I don't know where chat would go. Good question. I feel like chat could fit like over here in this area. I think I prefer papyrus. Do I even have papyrus on here? Is papyrus loaded automatically? I don't even see it on this. Maybe it's not here. Dude, I don't even have papyrus. I have wingdings. Webdings? Is that what it's called? I got wingdings. You like wingdings? I used to get minus scores on my essay for doing that font as a joke. Are you serious? That's so funny. Wingdings. Starting soon. Wow. Let's see. What else do we got? I feel like the best way to go about this might even just be going on Google font. Oh, Berkshire. Nah, that one's kind of hard to read. That's not bad. Tapestry isn't bad, I think. Century Gothic? Oh, Century Gothic is a classic. Let me see. Where's my century? Some legends are told, some turned to dust or to gold. Oh, where's my century? I don't have century. What the heck? Some of my fonts are missing, I think. I got Franklin Gothic. Ew. No. Not that one. How do you feel about Tapestry so far? I feel like Tapestry is probably the strongest one. The strongest contender so far. It's cute. What about this one? Who's Franklin and why is he Gothic? I feel like you need like a, what are those called? I can't remember the word. A script that has the little thingies at the end. I forgot what they're called. Hold on. Google fonts. So this is the nice thing about Google Fonts is you can actually just search your mood, which is kind of cool. Artistic, Sophisticated. Oh, I like sophisticated. Let's see sophisticated. Oh my god. Hello? I'm moving 2 frames a second. Hello? Ah! 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 Wow. Okay. Someone doesn't like Firefox. What the heck is happening? Let's try this again. Nope. Dude, what the hell? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, hello? Wow, it really does not like Firefox right now. Hold on, maybe I can just turn it off for a second. Hold on. What the hell is happening? I don't know what that was. That was weird. I'm opening up Opera. I have 2 browsers open. Let's see if Opera will be nicer. Nope. Wow, it actually just hates. Wow, okay. Well, can't do that live. Can't do that live, that's for sure. Sophisticated vintage. Pirata 1. Oh, I like Pirata. Get font. Download all. I'm downloading a font as we speak. Ooh, wait, there's a bunch of these. You know, I have way more fonts. For some reason, After Effects just isn't finding them. That's weird. Let's try Pirata. I feel like this one's kind of cute, but the kerning feels off. Maybe if it... That looks nicer when it's not all caps. Starting Goon. What do you think about this one, IU? I'm gonna pass out soon, I feel. It's okay, I think I'm gonna be calling stream soon too. But I can send you like a bunch of different ones that I find. Is this... How do you feel about this kind of vibe though? Starting Goon. It's Goon's Giving. This looks pretty good. I like this one a lot too. I think that this one looks nice. I wish that there was an italics version though. Doesn't look like they have an italics version. Castlevania vibes? Yeah, it's kind of like the gothic kind of vibes. I like that. I can send you different ones though, IU, and we can pick one that you like. This one I think is a strong contender though. It's nice. It's nice. All right, I will I will look into different fonts. I will look into different fonts to get. In the meantime, let's raid out, y'all. I have not had a sip of water in like 20 minutes and I'm dying a little bit, but it's chilling. It's chilling. Let's see. Oh, Lucy's doing a birthday stream. Happy birthday. Let's go raid Lucy because she's doing a happy birthday. She's doing a birthday stream today. Happy birthday. There you go. That will be your guys' raid message. Feel free to grab that and copy paste it however many times you want. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, though. I really appreciate it. Breaking your promise of not taking care of yourself. Sorry, I didn't think I'd run out of water this quickly. I've been too tired to go and grab more water. So let's go raid out. I'm gonna send us over to Anime 4 Days, aka Lucy. Anime 4 Days. She's doing some birthday celebrations. So everyone go tell Lucy happy birthday, okay? Thank you guys again so much for hanging out. And I will catch you guys on Sunday. Yes, I'll catch you guys on Sunday. Where we'll do some ASMR streaming. I don't think I have anything this weekend. I'll let you guys know if I've forgotten something. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time, okay? Bye, everyone. Please take care of yourselves. God, you can hear my voice is gone. Bye, Shadow. Goodbye, Queen Francis. Goodbye, Kumuru. Goodbye, Oak. Goodbye, Resetter. Goodbye, Raze. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, Kay. Goodbye, Red. Goodbye, Lucky. Goodbye, Chris. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you guys. And I hope to catch you guys for another stream sometime, okay? Bye, Dragon Emperor. Goodbye, Honey. Goodbye, Psycho. Goodbye, Lost Notebook. Goodbye, Avid. Thank you guys, everyone who was lurking as well. I really appreciate it. Bye, John. It's okay. Thank you for showing up still. I appreciate you. Bye, Neo. Goodbye, Drage Dog. Goodbye, Shadow. Bye, everyone. If I did not get to say bye to you, too, goodbye to you. If you're lurking, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you. And I hope that you guys can all have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you guys are in the world. I'll catch you guys on Sunday, okay? Ah! I'm being attacked! I was having a hiccup attack. Bye, everyone. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, IU. I love you so much. I will send you some stuff. I'll send you a bunch of stuff, okay? I love you. Take care. Bye, Kay. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.